Hello everybody, welcome back to Order Battle Rising Sun. I'm Paradox Gamer playing, and we are about to start the invasion of New Zealand in October 1944. After the loss of New Caledonia, the Americans have looked for a new supply route to Australia, and found one through the island of New Zealand. We cannot allow them to develop this base any further. So, sadly I don't have the Tiger tanks yet, but I hope to get enough points for this mission to get the Tiger tanks. So it appears we have walked into a trap. The initial invasion of New Zealand went well. Too well. Facing little opposition, General Aramaki's army had grown overconfident and advanced deep into enemy territory. As they advanced on Christchurch, the capital of the island nation, the enemy has launched a sudden and powerful counterattack. Facing much stronger armed forces than we expected to encounter, our forces have been thrown into disarray. Army reinforcements are still en route, but the Imperial Navy has already arrived in strength. Our first task will be to destroy the enemy fleet covering the coastline. Once the transport ships with reinforcements have arrived, we can invade the beaches on the enemy flank, or reinforce our battered army from the north. Losing Aramaki's army is not an option, so decisive and aggressive action is of utmost importance. Operating so far from our naval bases, our fleet will only be able to support the attack for a limited duration. Once its fuel reserves have run out, they will be forced to retire. Hold back the enemy attack while destroying the fleet, then use the reinforcements to turn the tide and conquer the rest of New Zealand. Alright, so the primary objectives is to capture Christchurch, which is here, about center of the map. We also have to capture Akaroa. That's all the way down here at the bottom. Also defeat all counterattacks. Secondary objectives is to destroy the US fleet in 10 turns. Several elite units of the Special Naval Landing Force will arrive to assault the enemy. I will try to see if I can get that done, and also protect General Aramaki for 12 turns. General Aramaki will join our core forces as a land commander. So given what we see here, it looks like we're gonna get our butts handed to us. Got Australian infantry there. This is General Aramaki, I think. Up here. We cannot control this unit. And then we have a Type 4. We got some engineers and armored car. Japanese infantry 44. A 75mm anti-tank gun with Japanese infantry, and a Kami to support. We got some troops up here in the front. They are cut off and only strength 4 and 6, so they will probably be lost. We got some Taishin Dan 44 along with a Type 1 47mm anti-tank gun, not very useful, and some more Taishin Dan. Also in the middle here we have some Japanese infantry. A Honi, which is artillery. Can also be used directly against tanks. More infantry and engineers. Also a truck Spark, that is an AA gun. More in Japanese infantry. And then down here we have a Type 1 Chi-Hei, which is looks like it's gonna be cut off. There's also a 100mm artillery piece and some heavy infantry in this soon-to-be pocket. Also 100mm artillery there, and some Japanese Marines. Facing us, this is just a Stewart. Some US infantry 44. A Sherman 76, a long-barreled Sherman. Heavy infantry 44. Some airborne, more heavies, an M23, And some more infantry over here with the Matilda II Frog. A Frog is a flamethrower tank. And the situation is this: we only have 10 land command points to deploy at the start. That's not a lot. So we'll probably have to fall back. Maybe all the way up here. And then we have a second thing going on out here where we have the Navy, which is not very strong. We have one Nagato 44, 2 cruisers, and 4 destroyers. Well, we don't know how big the enemy Navy is, but it's certainly not a lot of firepower. So we need to boost the Navy. We have 40 points to do that. So we'll definitely need our carriers. And that is a given. No need to upgrade any of that. And then I have 2 Yamato battleships, which I'll place here and here. How much does a third cost? If we buy another one, I'll get the achievement. Let's see. That will cost me 525 points out of 2300. You know what? Let's just do it. So that's 3 Yamatos and 1 Nagato battleships. We can also deploy a couple of cruisers. This one will need to be repaired. We actually have 4 cruisers in total. Oh, I'm out of points. Okay, hang on. This one is 1 star. This one is 2 stars with an admiral on, and a 1 star Tony. I think we'll want this one instead. Get rid of this one, and then this one instead. And then we got 3 points for a destroyer. We'll just get the best one that we have, which is this one. Might even want to upgrade it to a Aikisuzu for only 87 points. Let's do that. Or maybe a Shimakaze. Which one is better against... This one is actually better, yeah. 1818, 1817 is slightly better. Let's get this Shimakaze. And that's the Navy. Oh no, I did not deploy it. Let's deploy it as well. There we go. Right. We can also upgrade the other cruisers if I want to, but let's see how many points I've got left once we're done with this. And since we need to destroy the enemy Navy, I think I'll deploy all the torpedo-bearing bombers. Just get them all the way at front. All 3 of them. Just above the battleships. And we still got 11 points worth of aircraft. Do we have an airfield over here? No, we do not. Where is the closest airfield anyway? There's one here. So that means we'll have to rely on our carriers for quite a while. But that doesn't mean we could start with the fighters over land, just in case the enemy's got bombers, and then they can move back to the seaside once we got things under control. So 1 A6 can be deployed up here. And we can deploy a couple more. This one here. Do we have an ace in one of these? No. So this one also. 3 fighters up there, and that leaves 2 points, which we can use to get some scouting going on. So do we have a scout? Yeah, we got 2 dead ones right here. It'll cost 20 points to revive. Get one there. And one there. Now, onto the land. Now we can get our best infantry on the ground. We even have to upgrade that. We forgot about that last time. They're only allowed up here. That's a bit disappointing. Let's get this one. And then we still got 4 points, so we could get some artillery, or we could get another. I think we'll just go with another infantry unit. Upgrade that. Did I upgrade the other one? Yes. So everybody's 44. That leaves me 1 point, which I cannot really use for anything. Alright, let's try this. Atlantic Wall. News broadcasts from our German ally have reported victory over a major invasion attempt in Normandy, France. This large-scale British-American attack has failed to penetrate the extensive defenses of the Atlantic Wall. So that's a what-if scenario. We could try and get them back to our own lines, or we could head for the river. Let's just get them somewhere. Oh, there's an M23 more there. We got 2 of those. Can we pull these guys back? I think we have to try. Hit the tanks with the artillery. Got more artillery here. Move down from above. Get this tank back. We also have a tank up here that can actually reach. A lucky shot could take out the enemy tank. No, we still got 1 point. So that'll probably get away. I'm a bit worried about this Sherman though. Thinking we need to pull back. Let's get the AA gun back to here. The artillery cannot reach from there, but we can put them. Let's see, what is the range? We have to increase. Let's do that. Oh, so we are actually in range of most things. Let's move into the town anyway. There we go. Alright, let's try and pull these guys back. Pull back. Pull back. See if we can make them to the other side. And what do we have here? We have some infantry. I think we need them down to help straight away. Do we pull back from here? I think we do. Let's pull back everything. Can make a stand up here and pull this thing out. that. And what do we got left? Yeah, I got my own troops down here. Let's just get them forward. And we also have the fighters. They can come down here. These guys can move, but I think they're better positioned in their entrenchment. Let's move out to the sea and see if we can spot something over here. Oh, yeah, it's right there. And right there, look at that. Currently I can only see destroyers, but I guess the heavier ships are in the back. So we'll send the bombers forward. Let's say all the way. Yeah, just send them all the way forward here. There are more ships in the back. So I should not move too far forward with my units. I cannot do any damage from where I stand. But they'll come forward. So let's get this battleship over here. And I want to get the cruisers up front. Like that. And destroyers will simply get in front of that. A bit compact. I'll just wait it out. Anyway, the battleships can fire. There's one damage, and hopefully the US Navy will come forward a little bit. Let's see what else we got. This one will not do anything. I could get lucky and get 2 points off of that guy. I got plenty of points to replenish. Let's do that. Okay, I lost 2 and he lost 1. And then these guys can do a 2-2 attack, which is very lucky to be just 2-1. And that sends the M4A3 Sherman 76W down to 7. That is one of their best weapons. So that was a good move. What is this? Engineers? No, they're not gonna kill themselves. Why would they do that? We also have engineers over here. Send them up this way. And no, I'm not gonna fire on those. Alright, end of turn. And let's see how great these American troops are. Alright, so the US Navy moves forward. We have a battleship there. Another one there. No damage so far. And a cruiser. Another cruiser. I think that's in range. Yeah. Oh, they'll take shots at my aircraft. Here comes the destroyers. They will be in range. Some of them at least. There's another ship down there. So I'll save my my torpedo bombers for the battleships. There's another cruiser there. still no damage. And another one there. And the destroyers will come forward. Still no damage. Another destroyer there. Another one there. That's a lot of destroyers. They will undoubtedly cause a lot of pain. Because I'll focus on the bigger ships, and then these guys can give me some trouble. Now the land movements. The frog is moving. Alright, my troops will hold for this turn in the town. These guys will spend some time taking out my engineers. They should die. Yeah, they're gone. And more infantry. And the M1023 decides to go down and attack my infantry. And they will fall back, and they will be attacked by something else. Yeah, there we go. That looks like an open top vehicle, so probably in what do they call M10, I think. Tank hunters. There's another one of those, and it's right on my tank. Ouch! Get back up there. And another Sherman, long-barreled. No, it goes down into the river again. I think we'll lose that tank. How can they go back when they know that the enemy tank is there? So stupid. And some heavy pushes in the center. All my units are losing strength. Yeah, that is a serious counterattack, I can tell. These guys will destroy my tank. Yep, bye-bye. Sherman's down to 6 already. And these guys are down to 3, and they lost their entrenchments. Oh, that was a stupid move by the steward. I will definitely take it out in the next turn. And there is an enemy aircraft. I got 3 fighters nearby. Should be an easy target, but it does fire back. There's also a fighter in the back. 2 fighters in the back. I should probably concentrate on those fighters first. And that was the first very bloody round. Thank you guys for watching. I'll put a break in here and I'll be back with more New Zealand. Take care. Bye bye.